Welcome, dude. Welcome to the Built for More podcast. It's been a minute since I actually dropped or actually filmed a video. Uh, I have my things going on, but I got someone really special, a really good friend of mine. He's also a client. I want to welcome Manny. Uh, here's a fun fact about the guy. He's about to be a father, and he works at the movie theater. He's very passionate about photography, and we're gonna deep dive on exactly why he's not fucking doing it. Why he's not doing it? Because he has a good eye for it. I've seen his work, and it's great. Um, he also has a great entrepreneur mindset, which is great, especially if you're into content and all that good shit. And I really hope all of you guys listening can relate to this story, or else I wouldn't have him on, right? Right. So today's not about being perfect. Today's just about having a conversation and just kind of break it down, what stops us from moving forward, and showing you guys that it's really possible with literally taking one step at a time. But before I continue, man, like, let them know who you are.
My name is Manuel Hernandez. I am born and raised here in Los Banos, California. Yeah, representing the Valley. With the best barber in the 209, to be exact.
If you guys don't know about me, you guys will.
Yeah. You know, a guy who just loves photography.
Because since I've known you, dude, like I feel like you've always dabbled in with photography, or whether it be with your phone or your camera. And what's crazy about the fact that you shoot photography is you're shooting photos on a pretty older camera, right?
Yeah.
And they come out pretty good. So it's like, I mean, I could just imagine if you were got your hands on like a A7S4 on a Sony, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with your story, dude. So let's tell people a little about yourself and what you do, and what drives you, as far as like the movie theater and photography, content, stuff like that, and like having that entrepreneurial mindset,
Yeah.
right?
So, what got me into, well, let's start with the
Yeah, go ahead.
damn
We
home.
got all day, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't rush the answer. At the end of the day, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to give an actual natural response, because the viewers are gonna appreciate that, right, at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day.
So let's see. Let's start with the working at the theater.
Okay. So when did you start working there for?
I started working there at 2016.
2016. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so a year after high school, graduated in 2014. Um, it was one of those jobs where you just wanted to apply and get it. Yeah, so worked at the theater. Almost been there for 10 years. I'm on my ninth year. Uh, But yeah, working there at the theater, you see a lot of crazy stuff, man. Like the stories there is are crazy, you know? Like, most people, if you're a ghost hunter or you like paranormal stuff, you will see a lot of
Right.
things falling, you see doors
No
shutting,
shit.
you see
No
shadows.
fucking way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally I
That's kind
got
of creepy, man. I kind of give me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, but
no, yeah, I got some videos.
well, because like you guys do show all the scary stuff too, right? So it's
Yes.
like I could just imagine all like the stuff that just falls naturally and stuff. That's crazy. I mean, just recently, what the new Conjuring movie came out, and that alone was I can't personally watch scary movies anymore. Like ever since I had kids, like I can't do it, dude. I just can't do it.
I never could.
No, yeah. So, uh, but as far as working in the movie theater, like what's making you like stay there as far as just like not pursuing photography? Because I honestly feel like if you were to just spend a little bit of time on photography, you can definitely do it, dude.
I think it's just the comfort,
I feel that.
like I
I
just
feel that.
like it's like a second family, like I made a lot of friends there. Really close friends are my coworkers. Yeah, I think it's just
It's just a
comfort.
comfort thing, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like you don't have to stop being the friend just because you leveled up or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to stop, you know. It's just I definitely feel like to some degree you have to some degree you do have to chase what you want to do, because I think for me, when I started cutting hair, I didn't know I liked cutting hair. If I'm being real with you, like it was just something to do, right? And then I went around like 2014 is after right after high school. I was cutting hair in my garage, and I was cutting like maybe 4 people a day, and then from there I went to 8, and then from then I realized, okay, I think I need to do something with this. I guess we all reached that point because I did the fields, I worked in agriculture and all that, and that shit fucking
Brutal.
it fucking sucks. Like if you guys ever worked in like the fields, it fucking sucks. Like I give everybody praise for doing those things, and I know people that are still doing it to this day, and I'm just like, no, not for me, not for me. So this is why I encourage everybody to pursue your passions, and because in the end of the day, dude, like your passions don't just happen, right? Like you find out that you have a passion for these things. So that's kind of why I definitely think passion can be a little bit misleading because people say, "Oh, well, do what you want." Like at the end of the day, like some people like fishing, right? But fishing doesn't pay the bills, unfortunately. So I definitely feel like if you find a passion that actually pays, then I go all in, dude. You know. So like, when did like your passion for photography like happen?
That happened. I think from when I was little, if I'm being honest with you, like I've always had like that itch of taking pictures, and then once I found out about Lightroom or editing, I would always try to edit, make it better than what it was. Um, and it was like one of those things where I would take pictures of like a car or like try to be kind of artsy with it, and then edit it and just keep it.
And just go from there. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen your stuff, dude. Like it looks like stuff you found on Google. Like when you search up cars. I mean, I'm assuming that's what you're like capturing mostly, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
cars.
Car.
A lot of people love that, especially if you can find someone to actually pay for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like, do you consider yourself like an entrepreneur? I mean, I know I've said that you were, but do you consider yourself at least having that kind of mindset?
Yeah, for sure. I'm always talking about, especially with my friends, with my fiance, talking about like businesses. Like just starting businesses. It doesn't have to be like photography related. I do want to be like a social media, like YouTuber, like TikToker. I've been talking about that with my fiance. Like I want to have a family channel, but do like a car theme because I'm a really big car guy, and just going to Monterey Car Week this past month got me kind of motivated to film and kind of start vlogging and stuff. I know vlogging's kind of dying down, but
No,
these
it's definitely not.
no.
I don't think so. I think now that we're in more of the AI space,
Mm-hmm.
people are craving more of the authenticity. So if you can find your group of people, your group of community, you're gonna win, bro. This is why I always say, like, if you can find something you like doing, you can talk about it for hours,
Mm-hmm.
then you're an expert at that because people are gonna want to hear what you have to say more about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I built a community online with barbering, right? People always want to know what I have to say about it,
Mm-hmm.
whether good or bad. And my thing is, I don't like sugarcoating things, but I also don't like being like an asshole about it.
Yeah.
I'll say the truth, but I'll definitely say a little bit like less assholey if that makes any sense, Um, but I definitely think vlogging is not. If anything, I feel like there's more of a space to grow now more than ever, just because of the AI thing. How I was saying, like I feel like if you were to vlog your, dude, you can even do it on your phone, bro. I mean, what do you have? iPhone 12?
Yeah, like 11.
Dude, you can, yeah, you can definitely, as soon as you are able to upgrade, get the 17 and start blogging on that thing, dude. Like, it could be little things like day in the life of a photographer. I still work at movie theater, but the goal is to be a full-time photographer, and then you can literally go off by your day. This is what I do, XYZ, and then I'm telling you, dude, like people are curious more than ever, more than ever. I feel like we're in the era of the Pandora box where like people have opened it and like now there's endless possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's one thing I would do if I was in your shoes is I would definitely use your situation as the blog.
Mm-hmm.
So I encourage you. I mean I'd watch, right? Yeah, I'd watch. Um, I would definitely, because I mean I know me and you have talked in the past. I definitely think that you have what it takes for it to be a photographer, and not only that, to be a public figure. One, because I have done shoots for you, and you're natural on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not shy to be yourself, which is very hard if you think about it. It took me a hot minute, dude, to do this.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, bro, I'm. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I force myself to be extrovert.
Really,
Yes, bro. I am very introverted
the way
by nature, bro.
the way you do it or like show it is seems natural.
No, bro. I'm very introvert. Like very. I'm learning to be not introvert because I don't want to be in the same spot 10 years from now. And
Mm-hmm.
my thing is like, if I continue being introvert, there's no way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it took me a hot ass minute, bro. To This is why the podcast took me a hot minute to even do it, because I was just like, oh well. If you look at my channel, if you go back to the first episode, just look at how nervous I was. Like I'm not kidding. Like the first episode is I think I filmed it like in May
Of this year?
this year. Yeah, if you go back and you actually look at it, and you can see how like unstructured I was. I was just like
Just kind of all over the place.
yeah, dude. It took me a long time. So any of you out there that wants to get in front of the camera, do it. You're not alone. I'll be for the first to tell you that it is greener on the other side. It is greener on the other side. So um take with what you will with what I just said, because I feel like you're already halfway there, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but like, and I hear this all the time too. Like I have the money issue, because I mean that's my issue too, most of the time. Like if so, I guess my question to you is like, if money wasn't an issue, what would you spend? What would be your what would you spend your time doing?
Oh, for sure, vlogging. For
Vlogging,
sure, yeah.
like what is one thing that just pops in your head other than just that? Like what is another thing? Take your time.
Besides buying cars, owning cars, and property, I'll probably start a business,
Nice,
like a food business.
nice.
Um,
Like what kind of food?
Pizza.
Think that's what
That's one of them. Pizza. But I like to do the New Haven style pizza. New Haven, it's like the I call it East Coast pizza, but you would see
Okay.
on the East Coast where it's all nice and
So it's kind of like Chicago style pizza, kind of.
not Chicago, like more New Yorkish,
Okay.
like upstate New York.
I've never,
Where
yeah, I've never heard of that before,
no,
but
yeah,
that's cool. See what I'm saying? I feel like my thing would be definitely giving opportunities. I would definitely hire a team. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but like I'm over here setting up the camera, setting up the audio,
hmm
setting up this, making sure everything is nice, like setting myself timers on my watch. Like I would definitely hire a team to help me with
oh
that.
yeah, for sure.
Like
That would be a big old
big
help.
difference. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm very much so of creating opportunity for myself. But when I create opportunity for myself, I would like to hand out opportunities as well. Um, because my thing is like, I can't help others if my cup is half empty. I
hmm
have to be, or half full, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
right? You know, but that's my thing. I would definitely kind of opportunities. It'd be cool to have you here, helping me with content. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
fire.
be paying you a certain amount a year.
Yeah.
You know, that would be the goal, is to have a team around the Built for More podcast, because that itself would be a company, right?
Yeah.
Kind of similar to 80 Vision.
hmm
So I know back in the day you had told me about that. I think that's fucking sick. So how did that come about?
80 Vision. Well, 80 became it was my football number, my favorite number. And in Vision, it was just like what I saw. I took a picture, like my perspective on stuff. So it was just 80's Vision,
That's dope. I like that. I really, and it's cool because like you had a logo for it too, which is dope. I think you should definitely lean in more into that, because I haven't heard anybody else come close to that, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, dude. I mean, like as far as like the struggle as becoming an entrepreneur and having the mindset and the vision, the passion, but I I know I know you feel, and it could be we talked about this in the past. Like I know you feel like execution has been the missing piece. Like what do you think is stopping you from actually going all in and locking in on 80 vision? Like is it perfectionism? Is it overthinking? The like consistency,
Overthinking,
overthinking.
overthinking
That's
for sure.
yeah. I feel like that's a huge issue, especially with me. Believe it or not, bro, I overthink a lot. I feel like a lot of like the pieces of content that I put out are things that I overthought of so long ago, a long ass time ago. That's the content you're seeing now is content I should have posted a long ass time ago.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but what is like what do you like what do you think you're overthinking? Like what is it? Like is it because you are you scared of what people are gonna think about you, or you're scared of like what?
It's that, but I think mine main thing, especially with today's like social media stuff, and you're putting out pictures, you're putting out videos, um, there are like the views and likes, you know, because I got like pictures that I
That
haven't posted.
that never made it to light.
They never made it to the thing, which might make it soon. I might have to reactivate my 80 Vision Instagram account. Yeah. But
Because I feel like that's the thing of the future, bro. Is like now we're seeing what we're seeing. Rockstar, like personal brands are the next rock star, bro. Like if you don't do it now, then you're gonna be like, fuck, I should have did it. And I'm not, and I'm talking about like 21 Savage like set status. Like that's gonna be the next thing. I mean, you're already seeing it now with live streamers. You know, with content creators. Those are the next. That's the next rock star. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know,
for
so.
sure.
I would hate for anybody, especially you, with such a great brand and a great packaging around the brand, right? The whole packaging behind it is literally like legit, in my opinion. I think you should put it out to like my thing is like don't worry so much about the views, because there's no reason for because I'm at this point in my career like yes I'm getting 12 million on my account, but there's no point in the 12 million if no one's buying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been there where like I've had that and no one's buying. Like I'd rather have 100K reach and my calendar full until the end of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I want. So for anybody that's out there listening to this and thinking like, oh, I shouldn't post this because the likes and the views. Like, well, at the end of the day, like imagine if someone were to buy your services every single week, you would be able to quit your job, and would you care about the likes and views then? No, you wouldn't because.
I'm doing that for a living now. At
Yeah,
that point, yeah.
exactly. That's the what I'm trying to get people to understand, especially with content. Like it's not about the views anymore, bro. It's about interest and it's about how you package things.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it makes sense now.
you know. So my advice to you is, um, try your hardest to focus on the reason why you want to do it, because that's literally what's going to get you to the next level is your why. Why? Like, what do you think? Like, what do you think is your why?
Why? It's because I love it. It's
Okay. What else?
like
Like think deeper. Like what is your why?
why I like photography or why I
Like
want to do
yeah,
it.
yeah, why? Think as deep as you can.
Damn.
Take your time. Take your time. Take a little
Damn,
food.
that's a good one. uh, besides like it having besides a hobby.
Like why do you want like let's say let's paint a perfect picture for you, right?
All right.
Let's say you turn on 80 Vision.
Mm-hmm.
All you turn it on, right? And then you start posting consistently. And then out of nowhere, God blesses you and gives you all the work that you ever wanted. But none of it means nothing if you don't have a why behind it. Like, why are you going to get up the next day and do it? Why?
Damn, I really don't know to be honest with
You got
you.
to find that, bro.
Yeah,
Because people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it.
yeah. Because like I said, I haven't posted, so I can't find that why.
You
You
don't
know?
have to. I feel like you'll find it eventually, especially now after this conversation. You're
Yeah,
gonna go home and like, fuck, what is my why? You know?
yeah.
Because if someone were to ask me that, instantly I would think of my kids. Why? Immediately. My girlfriend. Another reason why. Myself, your inner child, your little Manny. That's your why too. Do it for him. Do it for him too, right?
Yeah.
Like you literally have to go deep as hell, bro. Because if you don't, then it's not gonna mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know that's those are the things that my coach told me. Like you have to think harder, pop. And I was just like you, bro. I was like, oh well, because I love it. Like, well, no, what's more?
Yeah.
But no more. I'm like, fuck. All right. So I started thinking like, okay, well, I love cutting hair. One, Why do I love doing it? Because, well, it makes me feel good. 2, another reason why is because I get paid for it. 3, and then another reason why, well, the main reason why is because I'm able to provide.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the number one reason. And when I came to that conclusion, I didn't stop. I did not stop. Regardless of my overthinking, bro, I did not stop. You know what I mean?
you just went out and executed.
Oh, dude, like especially with the second I see my kids, bro, it got even more real for me. More real for me. The second you and your lady see your kid for the first time, bro, you guys are gonna be like, yo, like I understand why people are like the way they are with your kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So um but I definitely feel like that's a lot of reason why, especially with barbers and most creators, and honestly, most people deal with not understanding what their why is.
Mm-hmm.
It could be as simple as that, right? Like like who would have thought? Because that's a given. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
we work because we want to provide. That's a given,
Yeah.
right? Like so, it's like, oh, what's a given? I know that, but but when you actually think about it, it's actually your main reason.
No, yeah. Probably when my son comes and I hold him and I get to spend time with him,
You're gonna trip out, bro.
that's probably gonna be like, well, okay, this is the reason why I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
You know?
it's like things are gonna get scarier, but for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that when my mentor told me, he goes, "You have kids?" I was like, "No." He said, "Well, the day you have kids, things are gonna get scarier, but for the right reasons." And I'm like, "Huh, all right."
I never heard that before.
Right?
So right now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The things are gonna get scarier for the right reasons, not because like, oh well, because it is having kids is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's uh, um, like when I had my kids for the first time, bro. Like I went through a lot of changes in myself. Um, like a lot, dude. Like my main priorities switched. Dude, I literally thought I was gonna be able to keep smoking weed. No, hell no. I literally, I stopped. I think a year after my first kid was born,
Damn.
and I couldn't do it no more, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't, I couldn't do it no more. You know, but I always say that ideas are cheap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Execution is what builds legacy, bro. Like you're sitting on a gold mine, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Like if you just lean in more into yourself, lean into Manny, A Division, and your family, the sky's the fucking limit, dude. You know,
Mm-hmm.
And the craziest thing is like and the craziest thing is that once you actually take one small step, the momentum takes over. The snowball effect starts, and then oh, this feels good. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I mean?
That motivation, it's that
Yeah.
push.
Yeah, yeah. You can't stop at the point anymore.
No, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So now that we're talking about fatherhood, so you're about to step into that. That's a huge win, by the way. I want to say congratulations to both of you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
So what's going through your mind right now?
Well, yesterday we just had our baby shower. So that right there itself was like a damn, this shit's getting real, you know. Oh, sorry for cussing, but it's like damn, you know, it's getting real. Like seeing holding the like actually holding your son's clothes, the diapers, and then like all the stuff that you get.
Right.
It's just like damn, like it's really happening. It's like 2 months is not that far. It's literally around the corner, you know.
Yeah,
So like I'm excited, but scared and nervous. So to be honest with you, I'm just emotionally mixed. Right?
emotionally mixed. That right there is completely normal. I went through that similarly. I just like you guys. I had my first baby shower, and I was just like, "Yo, this is getting real." But I think it doesn't get more real until you actually see your child. That's when it's like, "Yo, this is like next level shit." Fuck. Hey, Barber fam, I really hope you're enjoying this conversation as much as I am. But real quick, if you're a barber struggling to get new clientele online or struggling to shoot content, the whole thing just feels like guesswork to you. There's literally no need to guess anymore. I built my own school platform where I show you exactly how to shoot content, what angles work, and how to study other people's content. That way you're not doing the guesswork anymore. So if you're done struggling, feeling stuck, click the link in the description down below and let's grow together. Back to the conversation. But yeah, no, I definitely feel like when I became a father, everything shifted. It wasn't just about me anymore, and suddenly every single haircut, every piece of content, every risk, it all had a weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, it's like I'm not gonna sit here and point fingers at why I'm not successful anymore. I'm not gonna point fingers on why I'm not booked out no more. I'm not in the position to do that no more. It's all on me. It's all on me. And I think that's a scary thing to do, especially with anybody, because I feel like once you have kids, you're forced to do that. You
Yeah.
you're forced to look into the mirror and to like actually like, oh fuck, it's time to fucking lock in. It's game time, baby. Um, but as far as like anything else though, like I would definitely just lead into it, bro. Like let it change you because it's a crazy transition from having no kids to kids, right? You know, but what is another thing that you're looking forward to, bro?
With the kid? Oh man, taking him out to be honest with you, I think the photo shoots, like little photo shoots to go crazy, taking them out places.
You see that right there was already it ties into your why more now, dude. If you
Yeah,
think about it,
like
yeah,
making content with them, like
yeah, dude.
you know,
I again, dude, you need to lean into yourself and even more than, um, because uh, with or without kids, bro, like I feel like that's the why you're gonna be like, okay, I think I should do this more often now, right?
yeah.
Um, but here's the thing, like fatherhood doesn't make you weaker. It actually makes you sharper. It actually makes you think twice before you spend XYZ money on this.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm always on Facebook Marketplace trying to buy cameras and shit. And I'm like, oh, I want to buy it so bad, but it's like, nah, I'd rather just put that money away for my girl, for my girlfriend's stuff later.
I'm the same way with cars, dude. I be looking at Facebook Marketplace for like project cars.
Right,
And
right.
it's like, damn.
I feel you. I feel
Maybe,
you,
maybe, maybe in 2 years, maybe in 3 years, maybe in 5 years.
bro. And then it just keeps going
It just
and
keeps
going
it's
and
pushing
going.
and push back. Maybe in 20 years I'll have that
And
car.
that's okay. It's part of life, dude. It is what it is. But I guess like now I want to put myself in the hot seat. Like you looking into me having two kids. Like, is there any questions that you would like to ask?
Um,
Take your time. Take your time.
trying to think what I've asked you before. The delivery. How was that? It's pretty scary. I think that's one thing I'm afraid of.
So with my first kid, um, it took a lot longer than the second one. The second one 30 minutes. She was in labor for 30 minutes. Yeah, the second one was 30 minutes. Yeah, and she didn't get no epidural. Nothing. We got there with the second one. We got there. It was too late for the epidural. Yeah, and my girlfriend was like, like, fuck. And like, dude, seeing your kid born like that, dude, is crazy, dude. It's crazy. But for the first one though, I don't know what to expect. I remember, it's funny because me and my girlfriend went to go see Jurassic World Dominion, and the next day, literally the next day, I went to sleep at 11 o'clock. I was tired, and she woke me up at 1 in the morning having contractions. She's like, I think the baby's coming.
Damn.
And then we took off around 2 in the morning. Got there around 2:30. They were about to send her home, but my girlfriend's like, "No, you're not sending me home. You're not sending me home because I think it's like 5 centimeters, something like that. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's like, "Nope, you guys are not sending me home." Because luckily she ended up getting being dilated that amount, so they kept her. Luckily. We did the whole epidural. Dude, the epidural is crazy, dude. I seen the whole thing happen. It's crazy. My girlfriend said the same thing, but she's like, the pain was just crazy. I remember they leaned her forward. Dude, the needle was like this long, bro.
God damn.
And they have to lean her forward, lean her forward, because it has to go into her vertebrae, not into like the spine, but her vertebrae between the spine. And I remember just like, and my girlfriend's like, "What's wrong? What do you see?" And I'm like, "Nothing. Ah, you're good. You're doing a good job." And she didn't feel it because she was already in pain. So it's like, But she lasted 12 hours in labor.
God.
Yeah, 4 a.m. to, because they admitted her at 4 a.m. and it was from 4 a.m. and my daughter came around like 4:30, almost 5 p.m. Yeah, dude. It was a crazy, dude. Like, you're gonna be emotional, bro. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
I seen my kid for the first time, and I was like, yo, like, I waited my whole life to know what you were gonna look like, and here you are.
And then just to hold him too,
Dude,
like it's
yeah. I didn't get to do the skin contact thing because I was just like so like, oh my god, give my kid, give me, you know.
I'll probably be the same way. If I'm being honest with
And
you.
I didn't do the skin to skin, you know.
Did you regret it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think you should do it. I definitely think you should do it. It was funny because for my second one, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it too, and I didn't do it. Well, dude, the second one, in my defense, she came super fast, bro. I remember because I remember that day I went to sleep in the other room and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, you know. So I went to bed and I remember my girlfriend didn't go to sleep that night. She stayed up and then my father-in-law, he came into the room. She's like, wake up, she's going into labor, like just panicking, just like, you need to get up. She's getting into, like, I was like, oh my god, okay. And my girlfriend didn't want to go to the hospital because the last time she didn't want to
Get sent back.
get sent back, and so she waited till last minute. And my father-in-law, he was like, no, you need to convince her and tell her to go now, like go now. And I'm like, well, she's no, dude, my father-in-law never yelled at me before, so this was a yeah. This was the first time that he yelled at me. So I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie, because it's different when it's your father-in-law, bro. It's 100% different. Because that's his little girl, right? You know. So we get to the hospital, and yeah, they admitted her right away that she was I think 4 centimeters, but they were waiting for the doctor to come in, bro. And my girlfriend's doctor wasn't. Our doctor wasn't on call that week. It was the on call doctor. Man, this doctor took fucking made me mad. He took so long that the nurses had to deliver her.
Damn. God.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who you guys have. Who do you guys have?
Right. Dr. Wright.
The big dude, right?
Yeah.
He's cool. I like him. He's
Yeah.
cool, yeah. We had Giorgio for the first one. The second one was Prophet.
Prophet?
Yeah. We wanted Giorgio, but Giorgio wasn't on. Well, he was our doctor, but he wasn't on call that week.
You want to know a fun fact about Giorgio?
What's up?
I'm his second baby that he ever delivered.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool fun fact. Because my lady loves the guy, and he's a very cool guy, dude. Like, he's very like,
Oh yeah, he really
he's
chill.
he's very chill, very warm guy. Like, he likes to, he makes you feel like family, man. He makes you feel like family.
At this point, he is family. My family.
Well, yeah, if you wanna, if you think about it, but yeah, just for my listeners, like, whether you're a parent or not, the lesson is the same. Don't wait too long. Life passes you by. If you're on the fence on having kids, don't wait. Kids are great. Kids are gonna push your limits.
But do it when you're ready. I was ready. Me and my girl were ready. But it's just
that's honestly a cool thing to say, because I never felt like I was ready, bro. And that's just my opinion. I never felt like I was ready. We knew we wanted kids, and we were like, well, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
That's so cool that you guys felt like you guys were ready. That's awesome.
We kind of not planned it, but it was just like, all right, maybe this year we'll start trying.
Awesome.
We did, and we're successful.
Awesome,
So,
dude. It stuck, right?
Yeah.
It stuck. Well, dude, because like, if you really think about it, bro, like a lot of people want kids and they can't have kids. You know, that's my thing. Is like, I'm not gonna want a boy more than I want a girl, right? Because to me, it's like I'm able to have kids, whatever I can get. If I get a boy, cool. If I get a girl, cool. Like,
I wanted a girl so bad, but hey, I got a son, so I can play football.
Yeah, I'm a big believer of God, bro, and
Me too.
I firmly believe that I didn't get my boy because there's a reason why.
Yeah,
I don't know the reason why. Only he does, right? And I feel like there's a reason why I got my girls, and only he knows why. And I feel like I'll know that later in life. I feel like he plants these little messages. The older we get, we realize that, oh, fuck.
This is why I have a daughter.
This is why I have my kid. Like, oh shit, you know. But I thought you guys will eventually see it, because like, I have friends that are boy moms, and I have friends, and we're the only girl parents in my circle.
Okay.
Everyone else, like my in-law, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, they both have a boy and a girl. We're the only ones with 2 girls.
Damn.
Yeah, and then everybody else has boys. All right, so we to us we feel like we're the only ones that have the two girls that perspective, right? Because everybody else is because dude, like little girls compared to a little boy is completely different, bro.
Oh, different ballpark. Different ballpark.
Once, dude, the little girls have big emotions,
Mm-hmm.
big emotions, bro. And like to me, like I thank God that I have better patience now than I did before because oh my goodness, bro. My little girl likes to test my patience, and I definitely feel like she's me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things that she does. I'm like, I used to do that shit. This is why my God is literally like, this is what you did to your mom. Good luck.
Damn.
Good luck. So all the things you did to your parents, both of you, you'll notice it in your little boy. Like, so prepare. So whatever you guys did, like so, like when I was a kid, whenever we go to stores, I had this thing where I wanted a ball, those little bouncy balls,
Mm-hmm.
and I had 100 of them at home. But every single time I went to the store, I wanted a ball, so I leave the store crying and kicking. And now my daughter, she wants a Paw Patrol toy every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I'm like, I hear you, God. I hear you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So whatever you guys did to your parents, it's gonna come back to you tenfold with your kids. So it's true.
My kids.
Were you? For real?
Yeah.
Like what do you like what is one thing you remember?
Remember? I remember. Fuck. Running over my cousin with the power wheel. That was. I think I did it twice. I ran him over, and then I threw it in reverse and.
Like, oh my bad.
But the thing was, so like I said, I grew up liking speed and power.
Nice.
You know, so yeah. So I had a power wheel, and the batteries are probably like what, this big.
Right.
So my dad hooked up a wheelchair battery,
A wheelchair battery.
and it
What
it
is it going?
moved up the amp. So so it's quick and it's heavy. It's heavier than the actual battery. So when I ran over him, it's like weight going over
Nice.
a little kid, and then weight coming back. But yeah, that was.
Just prepare because it's gonna come bite you in the ass. Because when I was growing up, I was an asshole to my brothers, bro. Yeah. I was a fucking asshole. I mean, excuse my language, but damn, dude, I was a dick. My mom will, and I remember, I remember clearly, dude. There was one time with my brothers, I put toothpicks on the couch, and I pushed them on it.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, dude, I was an asshole. And then whenever like my friends would come over to play, I would single my siblings out. I was a dick, dude. And like now that I'm older, I apologize to them. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry I'm sorry. Like I didn't know, you know.
See, me and my siblings are close. I feel like the crazy thing I've done to my sister was those squiggly scissors. You you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I remember one time I went and I cut her bangs, and she had like some zigzag bangs. Like they were fucked up her bangs.
Hey,
Got yelled
you're
at.
probably onto something, bro. You're probably setting a trend. It's probably gonna be a thing in the next few years.
Probably trendsetter right here.
But yeah, dude. So I think what calmed me down was my accident when I was 13. I was in a motorcycle accident.
Bullshit.
I lost two of my front teeth. These two are fake, and then these two, and then my canines.
Really?
They're fake.
I never knew that.
They're fake. You look closely, they're fake. And then these two, my canines were both grounded down, and they had to redo.
God.
Yeah. So after that accident, I had a whole reform. Like that's when I started being more introvert. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that day like it was yesterday, but I was so that day I went to school and I remember I was gonna tell my crush that I liked her and I was gonna ask her to be my girlfriend. I was asking her to be my girlfriend and she said no. I was all heartbroken and shit. I was like, sighed and shit.
But
And
that's the sign, though.
I know. Hey, right. So to give you more context to that story, my neighbors at the time they had the dirt bikes and all that shit, right? So they were always riding that dirt bike around, around the ranch that I used to live at, and So fast forward to that day, I got home. I was all sad. I was like, man, fuck, all sad.
Kick a can.
Yeah, I'm moving out.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but yeah, and then my friend came, my friends came over like, hey, let's go ride the bikes. My dad got this new one from work, and I was like, oh, cool. So I went to look at it. It was a three wheeler. It was a
Ooh.
yeah. I heard those are dangerous.
Those are dangerous.
Yeah, those are really dangerous. So and they showed me how to ride it. And, you know, they had the gears and everything from the foot. And so I quickly adapted to it. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go, you know. And I was riding it, you know, doing you know dirt donuts and shit. And then I went to my house and I was like, look, mom, man, you know. And then what's it called? She's like, hey, it's getting late. Come inside so you can take a shower. It was on a Thursday, a week before Halloween. Come inside so you can do your homework and you take a shower because tomorrow you have school. I was like, nah, fuck that. You know, it was getting darker and darker and darker, you know. And I went back to my friend's house. We both went back to his house, and I picked up his brother. Get on the back, bitch. You know. Yeah. And we took off, fucking just riding. And I remember I don't know if you know where Orloma's at, Orloma School, or heard of it, Orloma. Well, shout out Orloma if you guys know Orloma.
Is that DP?
It's outskirts of DP, like almost like yeah, outskirts of DP. I literally lived right next to it. There was a ranch and there's a school right next to it. Yeah, it was super out there, but it was in this Dawes Palace Unified School District. But anyways, I remember I was riding the bike on the pavement, you know, and it was getting super dark, and I couldn't see. And then I remember I revved it all the way, and I lost control because I'm assuming the you know, and I blacked out, and I woke up like, what the fuck, like, whoa. And I got up and I was like, oh, you good, bro? And he was like, oh, my leg's broken, snapped in half.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shit.
snapped in half, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, what the fuck's my shoe at? And I went to go get my shoe, and then I bent over, and I seen like wet like droplets, you know. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I started getting itchy, and I was like, ow, what the fuck? And dude, I went into shock right after that. Because my teeth, this one right here was split like in a way where like it was like split in the middle.
Yeah.
It was bad, dude. I remember I was covered in like road rash from the head to my toe, all the way to this, all the way to my feet.
I have a story that's
You know, and I remember my mom picked me up and she's like, "You dumbass."
told you to get inside. Told you to get ready.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was. This is what you fucking get. She's all mad at me, and I'm like, well, you know. And I remember my mom. She was like, get in, let's go to the hospital, you know. And she was like driving hella fast, bro. Like I've never seen this woman drive this fast ever in my life. And we get pulled over on the way.
Ooh.
We get pulled over on the way, and I was like, yeah, that's great, you know. And I remember telling the officer, can you just let us go, please? Look at me, just look at me, because I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was a mess, bro. It looked like a fucking straight out of a horror film.
Did you get any cuts on your face?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
My face, my lips were like fucking swollen everywhere. Like I had two bumps on top of my head, everywhere, bro. Like my everything was cut up, everything. The scar right here on my knee was the deepest. I see my kneecap. Like luckily it didn't get my kneecap, which was thank God. I get to the hospital and they're like, yeah, let's get you right in, because I want more limping and shit. Like please don't make us wait. Like. And they cut me open for my shirt and everything, whatever. And bro, I thought they were just gonna give me like a shot and I was gonna just chill. Fuck no, dude. I was in it for the worst. They laid me down and they were like, we have to clean your wounds. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean clean my wounds? They grabbed those soapy whatever and they started scrubbing my wounds.
Oh shit.
Oh, it was that right there boosted my pain tolerance. I tell you right now, little things like that don't bother me no more. Like, yeah.
That made my knee hurt.
Just your knee? Just your knee?
Well, that's where I had my surgery at. You
no
know,
way.
so yeah.
But yeah, that ever since then I had two missing.
That's retarded, but yeah, it made my hurt.
Just your knee? All right.
I mean, yeah, I felt like the rashes and shit.
It was
like,
bad, bro.
pain,
I had road rash literally all over my fucking body, bro. It was bad, dude. But I'm in a strange way now that I'm older. I'm thankful for that because It calmed me down. My pain tolerance is like
Just through the roof.
through the fucking roof. Nothing hurts more than that to
Oh
me.
yeah,
You know. Um.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, and then the next day I had to go to the oral surgeon to get my teeth removed, and it was a whole thing. I had to be toothless for a whole year because my gums were like healing for a while.
My
And
question was, what were you for Halloween that year?
mummy,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
My mom made fun of me. She was like, "You don't have to wear nothing for the Halloween if you don't want to. You could just go like that if you want to." And I'm like, "Thanks, mom. Love you. Thank you."
You walking all stiff?
Dude, it was the next day. No, when I got home, I was in the hospital for like 2 days, and I remember I was like, damn. And I think ever since then, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna lock the fuck in. I got better in school, um, and that I think that's why I have this like unwavering like thing where like I'm not gonna quit. Fuck this. Like, there's nothing worse than that. So if I can withstand that, then I can fucking do anything. You know.
Yeah,
So
unstoppable at that point.
yeah, at that fucking point, yeah, exactly. So, um, I think the next day when I got home, I was so sore. I couldn't stand up straight. Like, I was fucking sore, bro. And my face got more swollen because you know how
Mm-hmm.
I had to. They literally did like so many CAT scans just to make sure that like I didn't have any like
Broken
no like
eye
any brain
socket.
damage or something.
Oh,
Eye socket.
because you're going like this. So I was
No,
freaking.
because I was scratching my eye.
Oh,
I was
my
scratching my
bad.
stuff, and then yeah, they were doing all these tests on me just to be sure that I was fine. And yeah, dude, I had two broken teeth for like the longest, and then I finally got them done. Literally in 2020 again, because they break from like time to time. Yeah, so I had to get them done every so often. So yeah, I don't advise anybody who are running a three wheeler.
Yeah, so when your mom tells you to get your ass in bed or inside,
Get your ass inside.
do it.
Do
Or
it.
you're going to be like Paco.
Hey, like, now that I think about it, I'm thankful for it though. Like I said before, like I'm so thankful for it because like my like I can my pain tolerance is through the roof. I can like nothing really hurts me as much as like you would think. But you said you broke your knee or what?
Yeah, I tore my ACL in football.
Damn.
Helmet to the kneecap.
Ooh.
Yeah, completely tore the ACL. Cartilage is gone.
Damn. So
And
you're in pain constantly sometimes.
mm-hmm.
Nice.
Especially when it's cold.
Oh really?
Sucks.
So you have metal in your knee or what?
No, I had a staple. I had a big old staple. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Sucked. It sucked. It was middle of the game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know for like I thought I sprained my knee. So when I was running, I felt my leg like buckle. And yeah, and I thought like I just sprained my knee. Then one day my mom was like, "Hey,
I think your knee broken.
your legs like it's on your knees like swollen, too swollen. We should go get it checked." And this is the I think 2 weeks before we played against our rivalry, which was the crosstown clash. So it was like a big game for me. And sure enough, we went to the hospital and I was just chilling. So I thought like, oh, it's sprained, like, you know. And the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, we need to no, we need to take it to the ER or X-ray." I'm like, okay, and did my thing. I'm sitting there, and the guy's like, "Hey, how much do you like football?" I'm like, "I love it." You know, he's like, "Well, you gotta stop playing." "What do you mean?" "So you tore your ACL." So what the fuck is an ACL? And then he's like, "Yeah, so we're gonna make an appointment right now. We're gonna take you to Merced, and then it's a knee target, bro." I was so heartbroken, heartbroken. I think I cried on the way to the doctors.
Well, dude, I mean that's yeah. Don't run if your knee's popping out of your socket, bro. Fuck. That's devastating, bro. That's really devastating. I mean, if you really think about it, like from my perspective too, like I really had to when I had to transfer to continuation school because I lost so much credits,
Mm,
so I couldn't graduate with my class. I got retained a grade. I missed a whole semester.
damn.
Yeah, I missed a whole semester. I didn't go back to school until like I want to say that December before the semester ended. So
Damn, so
yeah,
you missed a
I
lot.
missed a lot. Yeah, so Hey, Barber fam, I really hope you're enjoying this conversation as much as I am. But real quick, if you're a barber struggling to get new clientele online or struggling to shoot content, the whole thing just feels like guesswork to you. There's literally no need to guess anymore. I built my own school platform where I show you exactly how to shoot content, what angles work, and how to study other people's content. That way you're not doing the guesswork anymore. So if you're done struggling, feeling stuck, click the link in the description down below and let's grow together. Back to the conversation. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, exactly. So I mean, I guess we like moving forward to like the movie theater lessons and the content. Um, so you work at the movie theaters, right? So
Yeah.
you see literally, if you think about it, you see content literally every single day from big Hollywood productions, storytelling hooks. What do you notice about what makes people actually watch something when it comes to movie? Because I mean, you know when it's busy, you know when it's not. So what do you notice like when it comes to that?
It's I think it's behind the hype behind the movie. Like if it's a like a comic book, so if you read your comic books,
Right.
or if you're a big horror fan or
Fuck horror.
whatever, yeah.
Fuck.
Um,
I can't do it.
you know, that's what brings in the crowd. Like just from looking at a movie, like oh, okay,
Right.
we're gonna get this movie. Oh, that's okay, we're gonna be busy that day. You
Uh-huh.
could just tell like the crowd behind that. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be a certain crowd. Like when Barbie came out, all you saw was just pink, and oh, dude, we're busy for probably
A month
two
straight.
and yeah, dude, and it's just like sellouts. If
You know,
not sellouts, just
yeah,
busy.
it's crazy because I think about the psychology behind this type of movies, and it's like I don't get it. Like, I mean, I watched the movie; it was cool, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna watch the movie theaters. But then again, it's like it doesn't make me tick. Like my thing was like the anime movies, like Demon Slayer. I went to go watch that.
How was that?
It was cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big anime fan. I'm a big anime geek.
See,
So
that's the thing too. Like people with anime, they like, like so they watch the whole. What is it? Is it a TV series? I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, it's a
So
series.
so they
Yeah,
watch the whole TV series. They watch the books. I'm assuming, right? There's books.
right, right.
They watch it and they become fans of that. They're fans of it. And then when that movie comes out in theater, we get that like we draw like certain movies draw certain things
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense,
No,
like
yeah,
certain
it
crowds.
makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Um, but like with The Conjuring, we got like the people who love the scary stuff coming. Um, like with like I said, Marvel superhero movies. Some like Marvel movies they flop hard, like Madam Web.
That shit was terrible from what I hear.
Madam Web,
That's what I heard. I heard it wasn't that great. I heard that was pretty bad, and then I also did hear that
Morbius.
Morbius was terrible too. I was. It sucks because I'm a big comic geek too, and to see those go out the way they did.
But I think too, what makes people come are just the actors. Like some actors have big, crowds, or like when Mission Impossible comes out, or
Right.
anything with Tom Cruise is in it, you see a certain crowd coming in
Mm-hmm.
just for him. Like like when, of course, Fast and Furious, all these
Right.
car guys, you see all these. It looks like a car show at the. Sometimes it looks like a car show at the theater parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
but they're just here to watch Fast and Furious. So it like I said, it's crazy seeing people coming in to watch certain movies because you see literally a group come in.
Like whole niche. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
like you see like the whole anime group go to one theater, and
yeah.
you see like one whole group
Coming to that one, going to
to
that one.
watch
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
cool. I
It's
like that.
it's crazy.
That's cool. And to kind of tie that into content, I feel like when you know how to grab attention, you're gonna win no matter what.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted. That's pretty much what I wanted to hear when in your perspective, since you see the movie theater being packed and slow, whatever. Like what actually grabs attention.
Hmm.
And when it comes down to content, like it's the same thing. Are people gonna hook with this? Are people gonna resonate with this? What type of niche am I in? Because for example, I'm in the barber niche. For you, you would be in the car niche in a
Hmm.
sense, right? So you know what's gonna affect that, and you know your community, if that makes any sense. So
Yeah.
if my thing is, if you're going to start shooting content, pick a niche first and then go wide. So like this podcast episode isn't necessarily just about barbering or anything. This is just a conversation with my frameworks and stuff like that. But that's my goal, is to eventually widen the lens on what
Yeah.
I like to do, you know, as an entrepreneur. So um, that's like my thing too, man. But as far as what's it called? As far as like anything else though, like it doesn't just apply to just barbers, you know. Like you're sitting here talking to me, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like it's not just about that either. So, um, you definitely can apply this to literally everything,
Oh yeah,
you know.
hundred
Um,
percent.
so now I'm gonna put myself in the hot seat too, in a sense of like any questions that you have for me when it comes to business or like how I do my things and stuff like that.
My question is for I think for all entrepreneurs, how do you guys do your guys' credit or your taxes?
Oh, that's a easy 1, 2, 3. So at first I didn't really know anything about taxes. All I really knew was just get my statements and then go from there. Um, but it's more than that, right? Like there's more to it than just that. So um like now I have so if you're a barber starting out with taxes, you have to or either open up an LLC or a S corp or a C corp, and I'll break the differences down. So if you're making below 50K, do an LLC because you're not gonna get any tax breaks with making 50K as a C corp. Um, and then what you're gonna do with that LLC is you're gonna go to your bank and open up a business account. So now at this point you're an employee of. I'm gonna use you as an example. Your A Division, right? A Division is your LLC, and then you're an employee. You're of that a business. So every year you file two taxes. You file your business and you file your personals. So your business is a 1099, and then your personals is W-2 because you're an employee of set so business. That's how I would do it because your business can make 100K a year, but you can only make 20K. So on paper you don't make anything, but in your business though, you get a huge tax break because of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, that's how I've been doing it. Like obviously now I make over 50K. I moved over to C corp because now I have more. I have the Honest Creations, which is the father, the root of concept, built for more. Barberpvco is a brand, regardless if I want to think about it or not.
Yeah.
So I give myself a W-2 at the end of the year, and I do a 1099. So I do two, and I there's a bunch of tax breaks that you can get when it comes to doing your taxes as a 1099 because everything's right off. Literally everything's right off. Obviously, you're not gonna go to the Gucci store and buy yourself a Gucci shirt and like yeah, right off. You know, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, but you can definitely write off like all your clothes that you normally buy. Like if you go to let's say you shop at Walmart, easily you can write all that off. Let's say for example you really want to go to a dinner, as long as you don't buy alcohol because you can't what they call you can't pierce the corporate veil because they're not gonna be like, oh, so you're buying alcohol on so you're working but you're drinking. Oh, it doesn't work that way.
So it'd be like a business meeting or a
Yeah, as
business.
long as you guys talk about business related things, like everything, every meal that I've bought this year was right off.
Really? Damn, that's great. I did
So
not
the
know
eight
that.
hundred bucks that I spent in July on eating out
God damn.
is a fucking write off. Yeah, I did a financial audit on my shit, and I definitely eat out a lot.
Damn.
So that's a but it's a write off. I get that money back at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
that's crazy.
yeah,
So like with your equipment and stuff, do you write those off?
everything.
Yeah.
So these mics, this laptop. So the loan that I got to open up this place, I depreciate it over. So with things over 5 grand, you want to depreciate over a course of years. So the chairs, for example, were 1,400 a piece. Um, I'm gonna take a third of it every year, so I can depreciate that over the course of 5 years. Does that make sense?
It's kind of like a car.
Exactly. But in this case, the depreciation works with you instead of against you.
Yeah.
Because with the car, you're losing value on it. With
Yes.
this, you're holding value
Yeah.
because you're using it for X amount of years,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um,
Does
and
it does it liquidate? Does it liquidate itself?
no, because if when you liquidate something, you're selling it,
Oh.
and I'm not selling anything at the very moment. I mean, eventually I want to get more chairs, but right now I'm not. Right now I'm the very beginning of the shop, and I'm excited because I'm about to drop apparel. I don't know if you see my story. I'm about to do a pre-sale.
Fire, dude.
I'm about to do a pre-sale on those. And my advice to people that are wanting to do apparel, um, the thing is about apparel, it's cool. Like, especially for a barber, for anybody that wants to do apparel, it's cool. But from my experience, you're gonna have a bunch of dead stock, dude. A bunch of dead stock, and it's so annoying because you invested all this money to sell the shirts,
Mm-hmm.
but you always have that fucking trunk that just stays behind. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck, man, I could have fucking, god damn it. So for anybody that wants to start a clothing brand, do a pre-sale
Mm-hmm.
and only buy what you sell.
That's smart.
Because at that point, your everything is being sold. You're
Yeah.
not having any dead stock anymore. So barbers make that huge mistake where they think, "Oh, I'm gonna buy shirts. I'm gonna buy all this," but it sits. It fucking sits.
You have a whole room
Yeah, they
just.
invest into fucking what's it called, product and stuff like that. Personally, for me, I think that's a waste of money. Because it sits. What are you gonna sell it to your clients? That's fine. That's
Yeah.
cool, right? But you're only gonna be making what, $100 extra a month on that. There's no point in that.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to you wait, you. It's all about positioning when it comes to owning a brand. You definitely want to create a presence online. One, you want to create a presence online. Number two, you also want to create demand online. So once you create those two, people are going to want to buy into your brand. So now all of a sudden you go from just selling to your clients to people in fucking Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I definitely think that barbers that don't have that kind of demand, don't do that. Focus on building, positioning yourself. Focus on building demand. Sell your haircuts first. That's what's gonna sell the most.
Yeah, for sure.
Try and get the way you want, the way to get the most out of your haircuts is you have to take classes, better yourself. Number two, you have to pour into yourself as an entrepreneur, not just a barber, right? That's how you're able to scale your business and charge $100 plus a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to maximize that first before you move on to the next thing, because if you really think about it, bro, apparel and products are separate businesses on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two separate businesses on their own. So you definitely want to give those a chance to fight on their own before you even starting it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You want to plant little seeds like here and there before you even like
Just go full straight through.
yeah, no, I made that mistake, bro. I made plenty of mistakes with the apparel. I still have shirts sitting
Yeah.
from years ago, dude. Yeah, I gotta get them from stores so I can give them away. But yeah, I made the mistake, and I'm not doing that again. But this time, I'm definitely going to just buy what I want to sell and then go from there.
That's probably the
So,
smarter.
so if anybody wants to buy a shirt, tap in. I'm gonna have a pre-sale here pretty soon. You know,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm gonna create like another good way to create scarcity with your brand is create drops. So once this shirt sells, that is it. I'm never gonna make this shirt again.
Oh, so it's
So
exclusive.
yeah, I'm never gonna make the shirt again. It's gonna be a different logo every single time.
That's fire. That's
Yeah.
kind of smart.
Yeah, I'm never gonna make that same logo again. Maybe for someone that for example, if you want that old drop, I'll do that, but not for the public like that. No, But yeah, man. But yeah, this was on. Like, is there anything else that you want to ask before we close this out?
No, I mean everything's good.
Dope.
It was good. It was a good one.
Yeah, dope. Yeah, dude. This was definitely fire. And before we close out, let me ask you, what is one thing that you're going to start executing right now after this conversation? Manny, I'm pretty sure right after this, he's gonna go activate his 80 Vision account.
For sure.
I really want him to lean into that, right?
Yeah.
Because dreams are dope, but they mean nothing without action.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
mean zero. And it sucks because we all have something to give. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, dude, like, you're about to be a father, and it's a perfect reminder that time will not wait for anybody, especially if you don't feel ready. And it's dope that you felt ready, but a lot of people don't feel that way, so that's a blessing.
No, yeah.
So, but yeah, and whether you're a barber trying to grow, a creator trying to post, or something, or someone just sitting on a dream, stop waiting, stop overthinking, and start doing it. And if you have any questions, please drop it down below. We would love to have a conversation with you in the comments. Where you guys can find Manny, I'll definitely tag his brand, and I'll tag him down below. Cool guy. If you guys want to have a conversation with the guy too. So thank you guys for watching this whole thing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Later.